Australia's tropical rainforests, found primarily along the northeastern coast in Queensland and parts of New South Wales, are some of the most biologically diverse ecosystems on the planet. These rainforests are home to a myriad of species, many of which are found nowhere else in the world. Rainforests in Australia are ancient, some of them being over 100 million years old, dating back to the time when the continent was part of the supercontinent Gondwana. Australia's rainforests are divided into two types: tropical and temperate rainforests. Tropical rainforests, which receive high rainfall year-round and have warm temperatures, are home to iconic species such as the cassowary and the tree kangaroo. Temperate rainforests, found in the cooler regions of Tasmania and parts of southeastern Australia, contain towering hardwood trees, such as the mountain ash, and an array of ferns and mosses. These forests also support species like the spotted-tailed quoll and the eastern whipbird. Among the many species that inhabit Australia's tropical rainforests, the cassowary is perhaps one of the most iconic. This flightless large bird is known for its vibrant blue and black feathers and its helmet-like casque, which helps protect its head when navigating dense rainforest vegetation. Cassowaries are considered keystone species because they are important for seed dispersal. By consuming large fruits, they help maintain the biodiversity of the forest. The tree kangaroo, native to the rainforests of Queensland, is another unique species. Unlike other kangaroos, which are terrestrial, tree kangaroos are arboreal and spend most of their time in the canopy. With long tails and strong limbs, tree kangaroos are well adapted to life in the treetops, where they feed on leaves, fruit, and flowers. The rainforests also support a variety of marsupials, birds, and reptiles, many of which have adapted to the dense, humid environment. Species like the bandicoot, a small nocturnal marsupial, tropical birds such as the southern cassowary and lyrebirds, and reptiles like the rainforest dragon are commonly found in this ecosystem. Conservation of rainforests in Australia is critical due to the pressures from logging, land clearing for agriculture, and climate change. Habitat loss and fragmentation pose significant threats to the delicate balance of rainforest ecosystems. The Daintree rainforest in Queensland, one of the oldest rainforests in the world, is an example of a region under significant conservation efforts. It has been designated as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and various initiatives aim to preserve its biodiversity. Australia is renowned for its vast desert landscapes, which cover nearly 40% of the continent. The deserts of Australia are some of the harshest environments on Earth, with temperatures that can soar to over 40 degrees Celsius during the summer months and very little rainfall. Despite these extreme conditions, Australian deserts are teeming with life. The key to survival in this arid environment lies in the ability to conserve water, withstand high temperatures, and adapt to the sparse availability of food. Some of the major desert regions in Australia include the Simpson Desert, the Great Victoria Desert, the Great Sandy Desert, and the Murray-Darling Basin. These deserts are home to a unique array of flora and fauna that have evolved specialized traits to endure the harsh conditions. One of the most iconic and resilient species in the desert is the red kangaroo. Known for its long, powerful hind legs, the red kangaroo is capable of covering vast distances in search of food and water. This species is a master of energy conservation, often resting during the hottest parts of the day and becoming active during the cooler early mornings and evenings. Red kangaroos are herbivores and feed primarily on grasses, but they are capable of going for long periods without drinking water, deriving moisture from the plants they consume. Other notable desert-dwelling species include the thorny devil, a small lizard covered in spines that helps it deter predators. The thorny devil has an extraordinary adaptation in which it channels water from rainfall or dew through grooves in its skin to its mouth. Another example is the spinifex hopping mouse, which has adapted to the desert by being nocturnal and able to survive without drinking water, instead relying on the moisture in seeds and plants. Desert ecosystems are also home to a variety of reptiles, such as the parenti, one of Australia's largest monitor lizards, and the sand goanna, which help maintain balance by controlling the populations of small mammals and insects. The desert environment faces increasing pressures from human activities, particularly from mining and land clearing. While these activities provide economic benefits, they also threaten the fragile desert ecosystems. Efforts to conserve these environments often focus on managing the impacts of invasive species, such as the European rabbit and fox, which have caused significant damage to native wildlife.